Hi you guys, it's Stefe and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing this makeup look and this makeup trial. So if you want to see that, and keep on watching. Okay, so here are the colors we're going to use. We're going to use this color right here, and then we're going to go in with this purple and this brown. And then we're going to also use those on the lower lash line. So let's start out with that beigey shimmer corner color, and I'm just gonna pop that on the brow bone. And I'll admit I wasn't excited about this palette. Like when I first got it, I was like, this color story, it does not slap. I don't like it. But after using it for a week, I realized these formulas are actually really pretty, and I cannot let this palette go. This is just such a pretty palette. So next we're going to go into that middle shade, that deeper purple for the inner part of the eye. And I'm doing both on camera because this eye look, these eyeshadows are so easy to lay down. There is no way, like there's no point in me even pausing the video, doing one eye. It doesn't matter because this is so quick. And I couldn't believe that when I started playing with these, like how quick these eyeshadows went on. And they're so pretty. They blend together so nice. They're just a nice buttery formula. And I'm not one for Ciate London palettes. I'll admit that. Usually I end up giving them away to friends because I don't like them. We're going to dip into that matte brown. But they are just so easy to use, and I feel like you could make anything in here work together. Like even if you're gonna use this like real peachy shade, where is it? Hold on. Even if you're gonna use like this real peachy shade up here in the corner and this matte black, I feel like it would still work out. Like everything in here works together and blends together so well. Like, I'm not even really trying to blend these together, and like, look at this. So I will do a little bit of what I usually do, which I really don't think is necessary with this palette, because you can just slap this on. Like, if you are in a rush to go to work, grab this palette. Grab this bad boy, because like I barely blended anything, and I'll still blend on the brow bone again, but it's really not necessary just because if you look, it's all blended together. And look at that beautiful gradient look. And it's just a wash of color over the eye with the colors I use. It's still eyeshadow. It's still pretty, but I cannot get over this palette. And you guys know I'm all for my gothic looks, but if I ever wanted to like do something different for work related stuff, I would use this palette because it's just so highly pigmented. The color payoff is great. The swatches were really crappy, and also the design on here is so pretty. So again, this is, I forget which palette this is. This is the Velvet palette, and I will agree, it is like velvet. So now we're going to put on the pencil eyeliner in the waterline, and then we'll do the lower lash line, and then we'll do the regular eyeliner. Oh, and this is also a sharpenable one. This one doesn't roll up from the bottom, so this is the Qveen. What am I trying to say? The Qveen eyeliner. Hello, I just woke up and I'm doing this, so bear with me. But it's only been 4 minutes and our eyeshadow is completely done. I really should go through with a wipe and clean this up, but I don't even think I have to. I mean, I've got glitter on my face, but the fallout from the matte is not there, and the glitter will easily get covered up by foundation. Just make sure, if you're following along with me, that you are dragging that eyeliner out a little bit, because we want it to touch with our top lash line. So like I said, I'm not going to be pausing a lot in this video for this, because again with the pencil. It goes on so smooth, so creamy. It's so quick. Like if I were to pause in between, I would be coming back like 15 seconds later. There is really no reason for me to pause the video. Okay, so we have that on. As you can see, I dragged it out a little bit on the corners. Just keep in mind, you do have to sharpen this one. So if you don't have the correct sharpener from it, I think ColourPop, I watched Samantha Sweet's video. ColourPop has a pencil sharpener for gel eyeliners if you don't have one that's strong enough. So if you're looking for one, she did mention that in her ColourPop video. Go check out that video too, because I really enjoyed it. She did a great job. So next we have the liquid, and one thing I'll tell you about this, when you put it on, it does have like a gold reflect on it, and I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but considering the packaging, it is the same kind of like rose gold type color. I just wanted to make that apparent. And this is a felt tip, which is my favorite. Don't mind me while I get real quiet while I'm doing my eyes, because I don't want to mess up. See, and we have that little wing that we can create now. Just going to drag that back. I got to connect this to my corner, right? But look at how quick that went on. I'm not sure if you can see the gold in there. You can kind of see it. You can see it better when it dries. So we're going to wait for that to dry, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's just, there's no tugging, nothing. It's just, it's perfect. It's perfect. And I absolutely love that. We love an eyeliner that will come through, goes over the shadows without a problem. Ta-da! So while we wait for that to dry, we're going to do the lower lash line, which I said I was going to do before. But as you can see, this together, they create a real pretty cat eye, which I enjoy. And you can still see all of the eyeshadow colors. This is just very like dark. So if you're not used to using like a real black eyeliner, this is definitely one. But if you're looking for a good eyeliner duo, these are from Qveen, are great. And I do stand behind them. I actually have a makeup bag at my boyfriend's or my fiance's house, and I replaced my liners I was using, and I put them in my makeup bag over there so I could have these at home, because I actually like these a lot better. So thank you, Boxycharm. All right, let's get on with this lower lash line. So I'm just going to take like an angled eyebrow pomade brush. That's what I'm going to use. And we're just going to do the same thing we did on the top lash line. We're going to go and drag it under like halfway. I don't want it to be too much, but just a little bit like that. And like I said, these go on so quick. I can't believe how easy they are to use. And then we're going to just drag that out, and I'm going to drag it up and maybe even over like that. And like I said, the fallout isn't too bad. I mean, if you look at, I want to show you guys the palette, but I don't want this to fall out of the pan. There's a little bit of chunkiness right here. So, you know, if you're using an angle brush, it can get a little bit chunky on you, but you just have to kind of tap that off and just be careful with what you're doing. But it's laying down pretty good. And this is without the primer on the lower lash line. Now I'm dragging it down a little bit more than I would like, but that's okay because I'm going to cover that up with concealer. So I'm not really too concerned about that. I just want to make sure I'm connecting these two back here. And that's the eye. I'm going to show you it without the light just so you guys can see. Come on, adjust. I mean, I think it does more justice in the light. But the next step we have is the moisturizer, which would be my next initial step. So I think it would be okay to go ahead and use that right away. But I wanted to show you guys what I use for a serum because I don't ever really talk about that. This is the Milk Makeup Watermelon Brightening Serum, and it is moisturizing. It comes in this stick form, and this one's actually brand new because I am replacing my old one with one that I'm going to be bringing to my fiance's house. But I just pretty much rub this all over my face, and it is really thick. It has a cooling sensation when you put it on. I love the packaging of it. It's very cute. Anytime you order anything from Milk, you will get a free little mini Hydro Grip primer. So if you guys want to see me use that primer and then do a wear test of like 8 hours or whatever, let me know and I will. So next is the Farmacy Daily Greens. I have been using this all week. Absolutely love it. You don't need a lot, so I'm going to grab about this much, and that is more than enough. Like, this container would last you a very long time. The price point on this for skincare from them, this is actually very affordable because it's going to last you such a long time, and it pretty much turns into water on your hands. It has a light scent of like tea tree oil and some other type of like herbal scent. And being a kitchen witch, you would think I would know what that was, but I don't. As you can see, most of that glitter already came off my face just from the moisturizer. But it leaves your skin so moisturized, and like I said, this would be a good one to use in the evening too. Now, I want to talk real quick, because we're not using the eye cream. I want to talk real quick about the Lyfestyle spray they sent me. So I brought it to my fiance's house and I was going to use it over there. It doesn't work. So I have to find a different spray bottle to use to put it in to see if I can get it to work. And there's actually little quartz crystals in the bottom, which I think plugged up the sprayer pump. So I'm going to take those out, and as a witch, I can use those. But I'm going to take those out and then I will try it, and I'll probably leave something in the description box once I have started using it. So you guys might want to check on this video in maybe like a week or two and see if I have any updates on that. Otherwise, the next video I do, I will put an update in it. But I do have some videos pre-recorded. I have a Boxycharm favorite and a cremated palette review, so those ones will not have any updates. But the next video that I do that's not pre-recorded, I will include an update about the spray. But for right now, I can't really say anything about it. So I'm going to go finish the rest of my face because we don't have anything else from the box to use. So I will be back with the finished look. Okay, so I'm back. All right, so let's talk about everything we used today and then the other products and the whole overview of the box. So first is the Ciate London Velvet Palette. It does have this matte finish to it, which I love. It does have a real tight enclosure that stays closed, and it also is metallic on the back in case you ever just want to like peek at your face. You can do that. I'm going to show you the color story again. The mirror in here, even though I still have the protective thing on it because I like to leave those on, it's a very good mirror, very nice quality mirror. Wasn't expecting that from like this little type of plastic packaging, but this is the color story. And the colors we used today was this one up in the corner for brow bone, this one for the inner eye, this one for the outer eye, and we also use these two on the lower lash line. Like I said, I can't talk. These eyeshadows blend out like a dream. You can do a lot of different looks with this. It's a lot more of like a pinky purpley type of palette, but as you can see, like that gradient look that it gives you, and you guys saw I put on this eyeshadow in like a minute. This is a keeper. this is definitely a good one to get from Boxycharm. If you don't have this, look for it in pop-up or add-ons because this is going to be a keeper. I would recommend this for beginners just because it's so easy to use, and then you're going to get kind of an idea of how color stories play out and things like that, and different looks you can put together, what's cohesive, what isn't. You know, if you ever have a day where you're home by yourself and you're not going anywhere, play with this palette and see what you can come up with, you know. I think that this is a great deal, and it will be going directly into my vanity collection, and it will be staying there. So this is a keeper. Next, let's talk about the the eyelash duo. So these, I really do enjoy these. I love a gel pencil versus a regular pencil because it doesn't like stab you in the eye when it gets real dull. You can sharpen these. And I love a felt tip. So this from Qveen, very nice. Let's see if we can catch that rose gold on camera. Oh, it's not showing up now. Maybe it was just the first time I used it, but it's very dark. It's definitely black. I think it did a good job. I've used it before. It will stay on all day, and you don't have to worry about the gel liner coming out of your water line or anything like that. This is a great deal. I love this. Then the last thing that we used today, which was actually more towards the first, was the Daily Greens by Farmacy. I love this. This is glass packaging, but you're getting a real good deal, a lot of bang for your buck, as you always do with them, because they're products you don't need to use a lot of. Very moisturizing, doesn't break up my makeup or anything like that. You could even use this in the nighttime, maybe even a little bit heavier if you wanted some real deep hydration for your face and you wanted to use it with serums. You guys saw me use it with mine, and it didn't affect it at all. So those are all good. I can't say anything for the eye cream because we didn't use it, but it is Dr. Brandt. So I love anything by Dr. Brandt, and I'm sure it's going to be great. Also, for the Lifestyle spray, I will give an update when I can, probably in the description box of this video. So come back and check it every once in a while, and I'll let you know how that went. But I can't really say anything else for that. I do like the product. I think it's cool, but I wasn't expecting it. I'll say that. It was definitely something I wasn't expecting. But this is the makeup look. I did use for the lip, Jeffree Star liquid lip in the shade Leo. If you guys want to know any of the other makeup that I used today, put a comment down below and I will let you know. Otherwise, if you guys would rather have me just post that along with everything else that's in the box, I can do that. Just make sure that you let me know. That includes like the eyeshadow primer, the brow pomade, anything you guys want to know, I will let you know. Anyway, so after doing the trial of the box, I'm going to give it a 3 just because the Lifestyle spray broke, which is not cool. But I did like everything else. So maybe we'll give it a 4. Yeah, we'll give it a 4. Anyway, so that's going to be the end of the video. I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry, you guys. That's going to be the end of the video. If you guys liked it, leave it a like. If you're new, please subscribe for more makeup unboxings and makeup looks like this one. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!